Sean Strickland just dropped one of the most savage callouts we've seen all year, and his target? Belal Muhammad. No belts, no filters, just pure chaos. You won't believe what he said. Sean Strickland, never one to mince words, delivered a scathing and highly personal challenge to Belal Muhammad during an interview with Helen Yee. Strickland seized on Muhammad's past claims that he would slap him around and that a fight against him would be easy, calling on Belal to finally sack up and prove it inside the octagon. The former middleweight champion didn't hold back, referencing Belal's social media trash talk and bringing up his recent title loss to Jack Della Maddalena, claiming they both got F*** et up and therefore have something to prove. Strickland's call-out wasn't just about the fight. It was loaded with emotion, personal digs, and even political jabs. He took aim at Muhammad's identity and his vocal support for Palestine, concluding the tirade with, "Now you can, you fing py, do it for Palestine," a line that blurred the line between fight promotion and political provocation. This escalated what was already a heated war of words into an all-out grudge match in the making. Known for his brash, often controversial style, Strickland thrives on psychological warfare and chaos in the lead-up to fights. With this call-out, he's baited Muhammad into a deeply personal rivalry, possibly hoping to provoke him into accepting a fight out of pride. Whether Belal responds or not, Strickland has already succeeded in stirring the pot and generating buzz for a potential clash that would be as volatile outside the cage as inside it. If you're enjoying the breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to MMA Thread. We cover all the fight drama, callouts, and chaos you won't find anywhere else. Belal Muhammad's career is at a pivotal crossroads following his loss to Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 315, where he relinquished his welterweight title in a hard-fought battle. Ordinarily, a dethroned champion would aim to bounce back by defeating a top contender and working toward a rematch. However, Belal's situation is more complex due to outside factors, particularly his close friendship and training partnership with lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, who is now eyeing a move up to the welterweight division. Belal and Islam have both made it clear they will never fight each other. As long as Belal held the welterweight title, he posed a direct roadblock to Makhachev's ambitions of becoming a two-division champion. Now that obstacle has been removed, but it has left Muhammad without a clear direction. Staying at welterweight could place him in a supporting role to Islam's rise, while moving up to middleweight would allow him to start fresh and carve out a new path, albeit in a more physically demanding division. In that context, Sean Strickland's challenge offers a potentially career-defining opportunity. Not only would it give Muhammad an immediate high-profile fight in a new division, but a win over a former middleweight champion would instantly legitimize his place at 185 pounds. Still, it's a massive risk. Middleweight fighters like Strickland are naturally bigger, stronger, and more accustomed to the pace and physicality of the division. If Belal loses a second straight fight, and in his divisional debut, it could seriously derail his hopes of becoming a two-division UFC champion. For both Sean Strickland and Belal Muhammad, a potential showdown carries massive implications, not just for their immediate futures, but for their legacies in the UFC. Sean Strickland is coming off a turbulent stretch, going 1-2 in his last 3 fights. He captured the middleweight title in a dominant upset win over Israel Adesanya, but quickly lost the belt in a competitive decision to Dricus du Plessis and failed to reclaim momentum afterward. While his recent victory over Paulo Costa helped steady the ship, another loss could severely dent his standing in the title picture. A win over Belal, however, a former champion and respected contender, even if coming up from 170 pounds, would restore Strickland's credibility and keep him on the short list of elite middleweights ready to challenge for gold again. For Belal Muhammad, the stakes are equally high but different in nature. Having finally reached the pinnacle of the welterweight division after years of climbing, his title reign was short-lived, and now he faces the daunting task of rebuilding his status, possibly in a new weight class. A win over Strickland in his middleweight debut would be seismic. It would prove that Belal's skills, cardio, and fight IQ can hold up against naturally larger opponents. It would instantly place him among the top contenders at 185 pounds. On the flip side, a second consecutive loss, especially in a division where he has no previous footing, would be a major setback. It could slow his momentum, cast doubts on his viability at middleweight, and put him in a difficult position of needing multiple wins just to re-enter the conversation for title contention. In short, this is more than just a grudge match fueled by trash talk. It's a critical, career-shaping fight for both men. The winner regains traction and relevance in a stacked division. The loser risks fading further from the spotlight, with a long and uncertain road back to the top. So, should this fight happen? Can Belal survive in the Shark Tank at 185? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're riding with Strickland or backing Muhammad, let us know. Smash that subscribe button for more fight talk, only on MMA Thread.